Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got an update on my land. For those of you who've been following this series, you'll remember that it's not that long ago that I was running some very inefficient land. I finally got everything running relatively efficiently, I think, doing quite well. If I jump over here to Splinterlands, you can see that it's telling me here that I'm making 200 DEC profit per hour across all of my lands, all of my regions. And the reason I want to show you this and to have a quick look at this productivity is because I'm going to be unstaking, how much is it? Must be nearly 20% of my production points today. We're a little over 3 days out from conflicts and it's time to unstake all my black foil cards. So I thought I would come in here, claim all of my land, do all my claims, and if you're interested in seeing the impact that's going to have and my way of doing this, please stay with me. So I was doing the numbers there recently, wondering if it was worth unstaking my black foil cards and putting them onto wagons instead. And in my infinite wisdom, I ran the numbers and thought, this doesn't seem that great. I might be better off just leaving these cards on land. I've never taken part in conflicts before, so I was playing the game a lot back during Chaos Legion. But I took a break then for a while and I missed the rebellion conflicts, so I have no experience with the conflicts. So I went on and I looked at the numbers, seeing that my black foil cards were worth over 1 million collection power. And decided that they were creating 1 million points a day over 30 days. I didn't think that it was very good. They might be better off left on land. Turns out I wasn't doing my sums correctly. And thanks to a couple of guys on Discord, shout out to Voctus and Wibble, they actually pointed out the error in my maths. I'd forgot that the cards are generating their collection power in points every hour. So simple little mistake. Me thinking that I was lucky if I got halfway to an airdrop. My black foil cards alone are probably worth about 11 airdrops. So 11 airdrops is obviously it's too much to ignore. So I'm going to unstake all of my black foil cards today and get them onto the wagons in 3 days time. So obviously with a little over 3 days to conflicts, these are going to be on cooldown for the next 3 days. So if any of you are watching this the day I'm filming it, I'm sure you have thought this, but if you haven't, time to get your cards off land if you want to have them on wagons from day one. So I'm just zipping through these and I'm just claiming them. I'm not 100% sure where all my black foil cards, I think most of them are in region 85. As you can see, I've prepared very well for this video and know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, probably one or two of the lands here have a black foil, since there is an epic and a rare land in the Shadow Vale here. So as always guys, when you're going to make any changes to your lands, staking or unstaking cards or adding or taking away DEC, to be on the safe side, claim everything. There's always a risk when you make a change to your land that if you don't have enough resources there to make your harvests, you might lose some of those resources. So rather than take a chance, I'm just going through all of these now, and I'm back to the start. So I'm sure you notice I skipped over 85, so that's my main region. This is where I have my castle and my keep, and we're dealing with bigger numbers here. So it's 3 days since my last harvest. I try to come in here if I can twice a week. Usually on Wednesdays is when I claim my castles and my keeps. So I give them the full week in order to maximize any chances of getting totems. Let's see if I have enough grain to get me all the way through here. I may have to swap a little bit into grain. I'm sure you notice as well, I am no longer doing any research at all. Taking some advice that's been going around to just concentrate on the main resources. I'm still doing aura because I'd be mad not to. I'm still doing SPS because I'm bullish on SPS as a token. So that's my way of taking some profits out of land, I suppose. Everything else stays in land. Okay, so we've gone ahead now. We've claimed. Should have everything claimed. And I didn't have to buy any grain. That's fantastic. This is where I'm at the moment. You can see that the one that's off there is grain. The reason I had enough for my claims today is probably because of the castle and the keep gave me enough 3 days ago, 4 days ago when I did the last claim. I'm producing bucket loads of wood. That's mostly down to this region happens to have a lot of wood plots. So the legendary plots I have, you can see here, are mostly woods. So we're looking at tundras, we're looking at forests. So this region has got a lot of them. I'm doing very well on my stone. Again, this region seems to have a lot of stone, lacking in grain plots. And then I'm doing okay on iron. So I'm going to bank these though. I have been selling them into DEC and trying to use that DEC to get more gold foil cards for my land. But now with the possibility of building mage wagons, I figure I'll just bank this now for the moment. So if we take a quick look over here, this is what we're doing today. You can see here I have a total of 21, is it? 21 black foil cards, and all but 4 of them are on land. These 4 I recently opened. I decided to buy another bunch of arcane packs, and I got very lucky on that opening. I opened 4 black foils in total, 1 rare and 3 commons. I think that was about 70 or 80 packs, so that was pretty lucky going. Most of these I've opened myself. You can see here I bought 1 epic there for $600, just over $600. I thought that was a good price at the time. And I bought an Elkin as well because that was a pretty good price. I bought them specifically for their collection power, using peak monsters here to find the best value for money in getting my collection power up. So you can see here I've gone and done a little bit of preparation, and I'm going to start taking these guys off land. So I just pull them off, and we're going to hit save changes. This seems to be the most efficient way I can find to do this, unless I'm missing something. I couldn't find an option over here to select and do a bulk change. It may be a feature that's offered by Peak Monsters if you have a Premier account or a Premium account, whatever they call it. So this is the best I could do. I recently seen as well, reading up on the conflicts, that when these guys go on my wagons, I'll still be able to, oh, there's my Phlegmonculus. He's coming off as well. I'll be able to use these cards to play with. So most of these, as soon as I open them, I put them straight onto land, because I'm definitely more a land guy. I don't have the time, unfortunately, to play a lot. So, but if I do play, I'm in a new guild now. It'd be nice to have access to these cards for the purpose of playing, so you can play with them while they're sitting on your wagons. So that'll be an extra bonus. So they're going to earn me a lot of points on those wagons, which is going to earn me hopefully a bunch of airdrops, which will be more valuable to me in the long term than these guys on land, even though I'm disappointed to take them off land. And he's a black foil as well. That did not update, I think. Okay, you're coming off. Okay, so I'm going to update this. I'm not too sure how quickly this is going to update. Okay, alright, this is updated pretty quickly. Okay, so these are now on 3-day cooldowns. We found most of them there, so where's this boring hobgoblin? I think that was one of my errors there. I clicked update when I should have selected 2 cards to go. There he is. You can come off, save changes. Look at the impact there, 187 per hour down to 137. And his mate came off as well there, the other slot a minute ago. Oh, that's a lot of production power lost. And where are you, Portly Cannoneer? You're in region 85, I must have just missed you. Okay, so he's coming off, save changes. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Don't need you anymore. Okay, so my black foil cards here, you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier, the 180,000 production points. Now 155 of that was on land. So that's 155,000 base production points gone off my land. But I will have 1.2 million collection power that's going to go onto the wagons. Thanks to Wibble on Discord, he already calculated that out to me for me. 1.2 million times 24 hours times 30 days, and then divided by the 100,000 points per entry, it's going to give me over 9,000 entries, which should be enough for 11, almost 11 and a half airdrops. So I think that's more valuable to me than the 155,000 production points I've lost. So for those of you still debating, what should you do, what shouldn't you do? If you just come on here, look for your black foil cards and have a look at these numbers. Okay, it's as simple as that. Production points lost, collection power lost. Now, I haven't gone in detail into the maths regarding my production points, because all of these cards were on my highest value lands, so they tended to have good boosts because they were on legendary lands, or they were on epic lands, they were on lands with totems. So I would imagine my boosted production has gone down quite significantly now. So the actual monetary impact to my land game is probably quite significant. I doubt Splinterlands here, the land website, has updated. So we were making 200 DEC per hour. I doubt this takes the snapshots regularly enough to update this, but we'll have a look. We may have to come back to this in a future video. Okay, count, that's me, enter. Okay, it's now saying 149 per hour. So assuming that that's fully updated, this is more efficient than I thought it was. Whoever's responsible for this website, thank you very much. That's very interesting. My DEC per hour has gone down by 25%, even though I only removed 16% of my base production. My boosted production has obviously gone down enough to affect my DEC per hour by 25%. In the land rankings, these have not updated. I'm still right in there at about 1 million. So I was at, my raw PP was 965,000 before I made any changes. So this particular one hasn't updated. And I'm not sure if this has fully updated. I'm going to come back tomorrow and have another look at this, but you've seen yourself there, it's dropped by, like I said, by a quarter, which is a significant impact. now. And then, yes, we can take a look at this. So region 85, where I had most of these black foil cards, there's been quite a large impact there on my wood, big impact on my grain. It's also reduced how much I need every hour. So that's dropped to 6,500, but my production per hour has gone down quite significantly. I know one of my grain plots is an epic plot, this one here. And I have a Rooney on there, and I had some very good cards on there, so that's been a big impact there. But it looks like I'll still be I shouldn't have any difficulty still continuing to collect significant resources, selling excess wood into grain, and trying to build up enough to build some wagons. If I remember correctly, the number is 40,000 wood, so I have enough wood for 4 wagons. The stone is 10,000, I think, so there's enough there for a few wagons. The iron is the one that I'm not producing enough of. If I remember, it's 1,000 iron per wagon, so I've got enough to build a couple of wagons. Just to give you a quick look here at the conflict area, my wagons, I spent enough during the Conclave Arcana to get 8 free wagons, so this is all I have at the moment. For my 21 black foils, they'll easily fit on there, and then after that I'm going to look to my gold foil arcane cards to go on there. But I think I'll do a video in a few days time when I actually have all of my cards and I can start putting them on here, because obviously they're on a 3-day cooldown for now. So guys, that's let me go back here. So that's the result of my edits to my land. I no doubt have a bunch of DEC here I could go ahead and unstake, so I may do that. May look into some gold foil, rare gold foil epic purchases from Chaos Legion in order to fill back out these plots that now have room for new cards. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you hitting the like and subscribe button. Many thanks for watching. Sláinte.